It's been over a month since we unboxed this affordable ultra short throw projector, and we've been using it a lot since then. Now, if you're on the market for these things, you'd know that they could really cost you and could go for thousands of dollars. But JMGO has made a way to keep things affordable while still offering an array of features for just $700 or 35,000 pesos. And after using it for a month either as our home theater or simply a source of information on our wall, and you'll see what I'm talking about later, what exactly does it offer, and more importantly, how does it perform? Hey guys, Kevin here, you're with the Modern Creatures, and welcome to another video. This is our JMGO O1 Ultra Short Throw Projector review. To kick things off, we've actually discussed this in detail in our unboxing video, which by the way you can still watch somewhere right here, but let's quickly go over its design. I like it that it has this two-tone color that's going on, and especially the matte finish that this white area has, so it doesn't attract smudges at all. Actually, even the shiny silver accent for the front repels fingerprints and is also very easy to wipe clean. You have the grills for both left and right with speakers co-created with Dynaudio, a big power button on top with this sort of futuristic styling, and a recessed area for the projection module itself. This projector has an LED system instead of the traditional bulb, and as such it has its own benefits like a longer lifespan, so you wouldn't need to keep on changing it every once in a while like bulb projectors. JMGO says it has a 45,000 lifespan, which is a lot longer compared to bulbs or lamps that usually last between 1,500 and 2,000 hours only. Its LED system also produces less heat, and its ultra short throw technology means the device itself is space saving. You can just put it on a tabletop and begin using it right away. For those curious, it also has a standard thread at the bottom, so you can have it mounted or even fixed upside down and just flip the projected image to really save space. If you only plan on using it every once in a while or during weekends for movie nights, putting it away and bringing it out again takes only a few minutes to set up. Just set the O1 on a flat surface, plug the power cable, and you're all set. There's also no need for calibrating the focus or even the keystone since they're all done automatically. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, and we will talk more about that later on. Finally, all the connectivity ports are at the back, and we have two HDMI ports, and one of which comes with ARC, two USB ports for connecting thumb drives or external hard drives, SPDIF for audio, and LAN for Ethernet connection. You can also choose to connect a mouse or a keyboard to its USB ports for faster navigation and input of passwords. I was able to update the software, so this was a different one from the unboxing video, and the Chinese language has now been updated with English. First and foremost, for its software, you have the App Store. It has most of the programs you need to enjoy the projector on its own, like Spotify, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, BBC News, NBA, and more, as long as you have active subscriptions to those streaming services. The company also has its JMGO app that connects to the projector, and from your smartphone, you can control the projector, manually calibrate the image if needed, and customize its companion mode with its widgets. From here, you can choose the widget that it displays, like this clock, a visualizer, or pieces of art. Some even come with their own sound effects. I personally like that it has this companion mode that also makes it a lifestyle device more than just an entertainment device. It adds a nice touch to any wall and offers an added vibe to any room. I just noticed the app is still a bit clunky and would sometimes not display the chosen theme. Hopefully, they fix this in future updates. For its settings menu, you have options for its Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections, source signal, audio settings, projector settings where you can activate its eye protection mode, auto and manual keystone correction, toggle or calibrate its autofocus, and more. You also have settings specifically for video quality like image noise reduction, HDR activation, and motion compensation for digitally increasing the video's refresh rate. Another thing that makes this more than an entertainment device is its Amazon Alexa integration. By just pressing the microphone shortcut on the remote, the smart assistant will pop up and will listen to your commands or questions. Although my experience with this feature is a bit of a hit and miss and sometimes unreliable. But as mentioned earlier, setting this up is a no-fuss task as it does the calibration automatically as soon as you power it on. And with the entire month that it's been with us, we didn't experience the need to focus it ourselves, and it's been reliable so far. It really makes the entire operation easier and smoother. And if you ever need to, one click is all it takes to calibrate its focus. And not only does it calibrate the keystone and focus automatically, it also adjusts the color temperature of the picture automatically based on your wall to always project the intended colors. Pretty cool. Now let's go to its picture and sound quality, and let's kick things off with some specs. The JMGO O1 maxes out at native Full HD resolution but is compatible to play up to 4K videos as well. It has 800 ANSI lumens with 5000:1 contrast ratio and can project images from 70 to 110 inches just by being 9 inches away from the wall. Its 800 ANSI lumens is not as high as other top-of-the-line ultra short throw projectors, but is just right for casual usage even during daytime as long as the interior is not overly bright. Right now, the colors are just a bit washed out because there's this huge light beside me, but if I turn it off, you'll see that the colors really pop out. I was able to just place it on my workstation even with daylight present to act as my fancy wall clock, and since you can choose the style of its widget, you can really spruce up your interior with this just turned on. And when nighttime comes and we want to use it to watch, its brightness definitely is enough and its colors immersive enough. At around 70 to 80 inches, picture quality is great even up close, but scale it up to around 100 inches and you see the loss in detail. But then again, if you're seated around 6 to 7 feet back, it all becomes immersive enough and overall passes as movie house quality, if you get what I mean. Meanwhile, for its audio, you do get loud volume and decent audio quality that's more than enough for music playing. Midtones are clear, highs are there, and lows are pretty decent. This is thanks to the sound system that's co-created with Dyne Audio, which specializes in loudspeakers and is said to have been specially tuned for the O1 projector. Although I personally prefer having dedicated speakers for a more immersive experience when watching movies, and I'm able to do just that by hooking up the projector to my desktop speakers via Bluetooth. There's just a bit of audio latency due to its wireless connection, so better go for a wired solution like HDMI or SPDIF if you want audio lags to be eliminated. As a whole, navigating through the O1's menu and interface is really smooth with very minimal lags. It also comes with a file manager to access different kinds of files from an external hard drive, for example. But one limitation for this device is the lack of Widevine L1 certification. This simply means that when you play content from streaming services like Netflix, there will be no HD support and you're stuck with standard definition only. Although there's a quick workaround for this and you just need to plug a device that does support Widevine L1 and you're good to go. For example, you can have those TV boxes that support HD playback or simply connect a laptop via HDMI and stream from there. You now get full HD resolution watching your favorite movies and TV shows. I was also able to use it for gaming via HDMI and it works as you would expect, although I still prefer to play on my monitor as details are simply better. So far, there haven't been any input lags, so you can play your fast-paced games with this setup. Lastly, projectors are known to have fans to help cool down the unit, and some are notorious for being loud that can potentially hinder the experience. For the O1, it does have that faint hum when you listen to it closely, but is no longer heard even if you just take one step back. JMGO has made a very interesting offering with the O1. It gives you the space-saving design of an ultra-short throw projector, features that you'd normally see on high-end devices like its built-in Alexa, autofocus and auto-calibrations, and a decent picture quality that can be used for entertainment or productivity, all for a competitive price of $699 US. I would just say that its software in general still needs a bit more tweaking to fully enjoy all its offerings, but overall, it's a great device for those wanting to transition from the conventional TV to something that's more versatile while still packing smart features. And if you demand better picture quality, you might want to go for the O1 Pro with a lens that's co-engineered with Leica, higher brightness output, and higher contrast ratio as well. Or better yet, check out the JMGO O2, which is the company's new tricolor laser TV projector. You can read more about it in our website. And that's about it for our JMGO O1 review. So what's that one feature that you like best from this projector? Is it the auto everything, the autofocus, auto calibration, its companion mode, or its ultra short throw system? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.